6:05, anyone in Zionsville could have been a victim. That's one of the biggest developments we've learned here in the last 24 hours about a huge break that's connecting one man to several crimes. Damian Wilcoxon is accused of killing 82-year-old Zionsville man in September and then shooting up two Metro Police headquarters weeks later. Prosecutors tell us John Clement's murder was random.
I'm just glad it got solved as quickly as it did, so nothing else like this could have happened.
Well, obviously a whole lot of relief this morning knowing the accused killer is in jail, but this case, of course, has a long way to go.
Yeah, it really does. Our Matt McCutcheon is live this morning with some of the new information we're learning and what's next in the case. Matt, good morning.
Good morning. This is where the suspect is behind bars this morning here at the Boone County Jail. All we're learning new information after his very first court appearance. He initially wanted to represent himself, but has accepted a court-appointed attorney and is behind bars without bond this morning. We're talking about the suspect in all this. 21-year-old Damian Wilcoxon now faces a judge for the charges in this case just yesterday. It's a case that has robbed the normally quiet Zionsville community of its peacefulness. And while the case appears to be solved, the family of John Clements, the victim in all of this, his neighbors, as well as the entire community, now tries to heal and move on.
September 28th, this evil came to our community, and it makes absolutely no sense. While this gentleman was just going out to get his mail at 82 years old to be shot down in his own driveway, it makes absolutely no sense.
Now you can see the entire interview from the Zionsville police chief right now on WTHR.com. Meanwhile, here's the information we learned from that court appearance yesterday. Detectives still say this appears to be a completely random crime. The motive that drove that random crime still unknown at this time. Now we do know that he is expected to go on trial for this murder charge in March of next year. However, with the lengthy court process, it would be likely 2018 before that would actually happen. And at the same time, we're still awaiting charges from shooting up the IMPD districts that he's also charged with. But those formal charges have yet to come from Marion County as he continues to be here behind bars in Boone County. Now, if convicted of murder, Wilcoxon could face up to 65 years behind bars. Welcome news for that Zionsville community, neighbors say, as they try to heal and move on. Julia?
Yeah, Matt McCutcheon, thank you. And John Clement's family even saying they are relieved and thanking police for finally making an arrest in this case. Yesterday, they did release a statement that says, in part, we are also very thankful to our friends and neighbors in Zionsville who were able to provide information to police related to the investigation.
608, a DNA sample is what helped detectives actually crack this case.
Yeah, they had to get this critical piece of evidence, though, from Ohio. That's because here in Indiana, we don't have a law requiring DNA be collected when you're arrested. Wilcoxon's case is adding fuel to the fire in a push to make it a law here. We are working on that side of the story for you. We'll have that ahead here on Sunrise at 6:30.